But it's the last day today, the last day of the Self-Worth Accelerator Masterclass, and I'm so excited to get going again today for the last time and wrap it all up, what you learned the last 2 days, and I'm gonna wait a while until people join. Hi, Diana. Thank you so much. I love you. Everything is fine. Good. You can hear me. You can see me. That is fantastic. I have a little fly here in my face. So, while people are still joining, I just want to make sure that I can see your chat as well on my phone. Because this is on. When I share the screen, then I won't be able to see the chat here. So bear with me, please. Brilliant. Okay. Excellent. So it's Friday night here in Germany, and I know people will be tuning in from all over the world. Also, it's weekend, so some people have obligations, some people are going to watch on replay. I have many messages coming through from people who watched on the replay. And yeah, so today we're going to recap what we did the last 2 days shortly, and then we're going to go right into the resolution of things. Yeah, how you can implement everything and how you can look forward by letting go of the past, eliminating limiting beliefs, and overcome procrastination. We're going to have a look at today, and yeah, that's the plan. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited, and let's get started. I still had people joining the group today in order to watch the masterclass, and so I know these people don't know me. So just let me have a quick 1-minute intro for those who haven't had time yet to watch day 1 and 2. I'm a mindset coach, and I focus on self-worth based on my own story, based on my experience with clients. Like I pointed out before, it's many issues that people come with is all based on self-worth. Yeah, so how much do you actually allow yourself to be happy, to be rich, to be healthy, to be wealthy? So or have a happy relationship, a partnership in your life, a partner by your side on eye level, in balance. So it's all related to your self-worth. Whatever you think you're worth, that's what you allow into your life now. And that's my focus. For me, it's about boosting that part of you, or my clients. We work together one-on-one intensively until this new feeling of being in love with yourself and accepting yourself wholeheartedly is achieved and is reached, because it takes a while. It's a reprogramming and rewiring of the neurological pathways in your brain, because you're not used to it. Yeah, based on your story, on your past, you have a different behavior, different thoughts. It all starts with the thoughts, as you know, and the emotions. So everything is related to what you've experienced in the past. right? So I hope you're all ready to go, and you have a glass of water there with you, cuddled up, snuggled up on the sofa, wherever you are, and you're ready for this last day, okay? So let's dive right in. I'm going to share my screen, and let's see. Okie doke. So let's get started. Now, here we are, day number 3. Thank you for joining, first of all. I really appreciate your time and your engagement as well. The feedback during the last 2 days was absolutely beautiful, and I'm so humbled by the response that I received, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah, in order to make people, feel their full potential and live their full potential, right? So so what we covered yesterday sorry, was we dived into the nitty-gritty, really, of techniques that you can implement on a daily basis. Yeah, helpful techniques to get you onto a high vibe, to get you into the state of feeling good in yourself, and so that you get into the perfect mode of being able to attract good things and positive things into your life, and on a high vibration, right? Because that's the only way that you can actually reach your goal and achieve things, by being in a positive mindset. And also we looked at how you let go of the past, how you can move ahead into the intentional future, right? That's what it's all about. All those 3 days are about exactly that. And the power hour, how can you implement this morning routine realistically, that you can actually, that it's not, a, that you're not in resistance to having a healthy morning routine. Also, yeah, evening routines. That's, like I said, sometimes 3 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes in the evening are already so impacting for your life. Okay, so it's really, really in your hands to live this kind of life with intentional life, purpose-driven life, and do something about it. It doesn't happen automatically. We're trapped in this old mode of living by default, perhaps. Yeah, and it's really, wherever you stand in life right now, it's really about taking action, and not tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow, not Monday, not on the 1st of November. Now. Yeah, it's about the now, taking action now. So, and it's all in the morning. If you do the morning routine, like I said, you can have, a short one or an extended one. It's getting you set up for the day in a positive mindset, and exercising in the morning. I've shared yesterday, I shared a link with you as well, with someone who I find highly effective. It's 7 minutes a day, work out in the morning, and the metabolism gets going. Your digestion system is a different kind. You're absolutely, you leave the house on a completely different vibration than if you fall out of bed, you dress yourself, you brush your teeth, and you leave, right? Without actually taking the time for yourself, quality time. Now, so exercising, and yeah, also the mental state that you can work on, like with meditation, with your mantra, with journaling, get you into the vibe, and into the mode of intention, setting the intention. I gave you a homework yesterday as well, that I asked you to do from today. It's just for you, really. I'm not testing you. I'm not, doing any such thing. But if you really want to achieve something, these are the exercises you should do. right? And it's it was as I asked you to write a letter to the future you, the version of you that you want to become, right? Now, that was yesterday. What awaits you today on day 3? We're going to look at procrastination. So why do we actually procrastinate? Why don't we take action knowingly that it doesn't serve us to procrastinate, to put things off until tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and not do them? Why is that the case? What is holding us back, even though we know once we do it, we feel much better, right? So then we're going to have a closer look as well at manifesting and energy as such, how that impacts us. Because from my awareness and from my experience and what I've learned in the past 2 decades, it's all about energy. It's really about getting into the right vibration. That's a huge impact. You can have a structure, you can have a plan, but if you're not on this right vibration level, there'll be resistance. Yeah, it's very, very important, the energy work that you need to do. So the power of the law of attraction, we're going to have a closer look at that, and what you can practice on a daily basis in order to become the creator of your life, to achieve what you want with your purpose and your physical body and your mind. Yeah. So money and receiving blocks. Why do we have money and receiving blocks as well? We're also going to look at more tools, how to change your mindset and get into the right vibration of receiving. Okay. Now, let's dive right in. Procrastination. Sorry, I'm just going to take a sip. You take a sip. What is actually procrastination? Procrastination is putting off important work despite expecting to feel worse for the delay. Yeah, counterproductive and needless. That's how we define procrastination. So we know we're not going to feel any better by putting things off, by pushing them in the back, but we still do it. So, and it leads to reinforces of guilt. Yeah, we feel guilty doing so. It reduces your sense of self-worth, and it sabotages your life opportunity, because successful people are people who are doers and go-getters. They don't procrastinate to the extent that other people do who don't get things done. It's, of course, we can only be successful and achieve our goals or our next level by actually taking action, right? And it deprives you of opportunities, and it holds you back from expressing and living to the full potential, obviously, right? I don't have to explain that. Now, and the people who come to me sometimes who suffer procrastination and want to understand why they are doing that and why they are not allowing themselves to be more progressive and active, they feel guilty, they feel lazy, weak. They describe themselves as lacking motivation, bad in their work, useless, hopeless case, really, really negative terms. Yeah. And none of these have anything to do with procrastination, because it's really it's something that has been put into their mind, like we spoke on day 1 about what you were told as a child. You were told that you're lazy, you're told that you're weak, that you're useless, that you're a hopeless case. This is not you. Like, I had this client a while ago, and she came to me and she said, I'm a procrastinator. It's just who I am. I just can't get away from this habit, or this me. Yeah. And I told her it's actually, and we did a session together, and it's actually not the person. You're not identified with the procrastination. It's a habit. You have the habit of procrastinating based on background, based on fears, based on whatever, but we're going to go there now in a minute. So but the people who suffer that really feel bad, and they identify often with this term, with this human what you call a human, I can't think of the English word right now, but they identify with being a procrastinator, right? Now, it's actually normal. And procrastination, believe it or not, procrastination is something that also is there to keep us, like yesterday, like we spoke about feeling safe or being in a safe space, and then creating those limiting beliefs that kept us safe. It's the same with procrastination. It's there to make us save energy, because every actionism, everything we do is related to burning energy, right? So procrastination is actually also a form of protecting you and keeping you in, on an energy level that suits you, that you don't waste your energy, right? And so it's about what is it worth to take action, and what is it worth relaxing, resting, not taking action, procrastinating, right? It can also have a positive sense. Okay, so we tend, I have a typo there, success, double C, sorry, but we tend to thrive for more success. That's just in the human nature, right? If you look at mankind, we always wanted higher, we always wanted more, always wanted, to fly to the moon. Now it's to the Mars, whatever. It's just always thriving for more, bigger, better, right? It's in our nature to a certain degree, and to, everybody's individually different, obviously. So more success, better, higher, and we're competitive. We measure ourselves with others, right? So, however, the brain is always primed and always designed for survival. So it's there to conserve energy as well, like I just pointed out. And success means effort, energy, everything that goes in there. It has to be based on energy, and that's the evaluation of you then is like, is it worth it for me? How big is the motivation? What's the outcome on the other side, right? Now, action taking, that's what it's all about. So do we take action? You know the difference when you're being told, or when you're as a child, you're being told to do something, or when the teacher tells you to do something, or your boss, and you don't see actually the sense of it or the sense in it. It doesn't have any positive outcome for you other than pleasing others. So where's the inspiration? Where's the motivation? And it's like oppressed. It's like you're being told to do something, but you're not actually convinced about it. So, and there's a resistance inside you. So the effort you put into that actionism is bigger than if you're actually drawn into something or want to do something and the motivation is high. Yeah. So action taking from fear or lack of self-worth is also absolutely draining. Yeah, if you're acting out of a place of fear, anxiety, or lack of self-worth, it's just counterproductive, because you can't get into the flow. It takes more energy out of you, right? Rather than, acting upon motivation. So it's like a protective strategy and a coping mechanism as well. In conflicting motivation, it has like, you have the high fear of failure that's keeping you reluctant to take action, and you have the high success orientation. So you know that you want more, you know that you want to go there, but there's also the fear of failure, perhaps. For example, now these are two examples, and they're pulling at each other. And that's draining in itself. So you just, don't do anything. You procrastinate. So there's the fear and the guilt and lack of self-worth that are have a huge impact on whether you procrastinate or not, right? So again, when you're improving your self-worth, and when you see what you deserve, and you find your purpose in life, and you find, you know, the motivation and your passion within you, you feel the flow straight away. There will be no procrastination, because you're on a different level of energy, and you're in a different mindset. So what can you do though? What can you do about procrastination when it hits you? And we all have been there. I'm sure we all have like experience with things that we put off until tomorrow. Yeah, reading like endless mails that you received, for example, or making that call to your boss, who you know is not going to tell you anything good. And whatever, you know, whatever it might be, you put that at the bottom of the list, and you do things, you derive your actionism into something else, perhaps something creative or whatever, but it's really, that's what's holding you back from taking action. Yeah. So the brain, you know, the success feeling as well, once you do something that had to be done, once you know the book Eat the Frog, I highly recommend that. It's about doing the worst things at first in the morning, whatever you're in have the biggest resistance to, do them first, and then they're out of the way, and it feels so good. And like I said, the brain is actually primed also for success, and loves achieving things. So if you make baby steps and do things on a small level at first, right, rather than looking at the big mountain of things to do, break it down, and then you achieve one little step, and this dopamine is generated in your body, and you feel so good, right? So it has this beautiful positive effect, and that can be motivating in itself. So the pressure has a counterproductive effect. It's just causes resistance on every level of our life, right? You probably know the more pressure, the higher the pressure is, the more resistance is there as well, right? So like I pointed out already, it's about the motivation, the push and pull, you know, what pushes us, what pulls us. Where are we in the middle of this this to-do list, should I say? So the why is key for your motivation. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to go jogging in the morning? Why do I want to go for a run? Why do I want to exercise? Because of the outcome, because of the health factor. I'll be healthier. I'll feel better. I'll feel more self-confident. Just look better as well. So the outcome of what you are in resistance of perhaps is key to how much it pulls you into the direction of actually doing it, right? So you need to create a positive outcome and see and have this awareness of this positive outcome. Yeah, doing a work of, you know, if you're independent, self-employed, and you're perhaps whatever, you have clients or you have customers, what is the purpose of serving those customers, whatever you have to offer, whether it's a product, whether it's your service? What is the why behind you doing this? Yeah, does it make you feel better? Does it give you pleasure to see the people walking away happily? Yeah, because we're offering our services, like I said, even if it's a product, and it's about offering your services. And if somebody doesn't want your service or doesn't want your product that you're selling, who cares? Next one. There's going to be one person who appreciates what you have to offer, and that's what gives you the why, and that's what gives you the satisfaction. Also, of course, making money with what you're serving and, you know, offering. And it's just the whole big picture you have to realize, and that's what drives you to continue, even if you're being rejected, even if you experience a failure or a flop, or whatever, you get into, have a very difficult client or customer in front of you who's not appreciative, whatever, you keep going because you have this other side, the outcome on the other side that is rewarding and gives you this satisfaction, okay? And that's worth it. So the motivational drive is key to carrying on, to keep pushing. The most successful people, they had lots and lots of failure, and they experienced all this failure, and they kept going. They just continued. They just redirected, reevaluated perhaps, and chose another path, right? So that's when we create this neurological pathway to success, to positive behavior. Okay? It's motivationally driven. Now, if we look at money mindset, right? So yesterday we spoke about this, the limiting beliefs in general, right? We pointed out certain limiting beliefs, especially the one of not feeling good enough or not feeling worthy enough, because that's the underlying issue from so many situations. And it's also similar to your money mindset. I'd like to ask yourself, what is your relationship to money? What feeling does money actually give you? Does it scare you? Or does it excite you in a positive way? When you think about it, do you get a knot in your tummy or do you get excited over it? So your relationship to money is very, very powerful, and it's very defining as to whether you have money or whether you're struggling from month to month and living from hand to mouth, always in scarcity. It's your relationship, your emotional relationship with money. Money is neutral. Money has no feelings, no emotions. It's just there. It's a perception, right? It's what man created for value. You get it for giving something. You get it for offering something. Like I said, a product, your service, whatever. So where and how did you create your money mindset or your perception for money? Yeah, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. So again, it goes back to the childhood as usual, right? It's about your belief that was implemented and created in your childhood. You learned from your parents and from your environment, right? And from your observations. So if you constantly observed your parents fighting, for example, over money, how should you think it's a good thing, right? Are your mother telling you that you cannot do the ballet class because the money isn't there? You experience it as something not available to you. That's the belief you have. And it's crazy, you carry that into your adulthood. So being told to be careful with money. Yeah, money, oh my God, it has such a mystic, huge vibe around it. And it doesn't grow on trees, you're being told. It's not available. It doesn't come easily. You have to be modest. Yeah, you can't be greedy, for example. It's rude to be greedy. And, that's also like a huge character. Like if you think that, you're a giver, but you're not a taker, why should you give more than you take? It's rubbish, right? You have to get as much as you give. It has to be in a healthy balance. And if you have service, if you have a product, if you have something to give, or if you're working hours for your boss, for your company, you want to be rewarded. You want to be acknowledged and worshipped, right? Or not worship might be a bit too exaggerated, but you want to be valued as the person who's giving the energy and the time to the company, right? And if that's not the case, the energy level goes down, the frustration goes up, and it's time for a pay rise to get your vibration up again and your motivation for the company. So it has to be in a healthy balance. Money makes people corrupt, some people think, or being told that you shouldn't talk about money. You don't ask about money, what things cost or whatever. It's a huge mystery. And it's rude to ask questions about money. I was always told that, you don't ask, you don't talk about money. Also, being Irish or half Irish, I was always taught to be, modest. When my uncle came around the corner and said, wanted to give me money for this corner shop to get sweets, I had to say no 10 times. That's what I was taught. I had to say no, be modest, until I finally was allowed to say yes. And he forced upon me. We were chasing each other around the room. So, that's something that goes deep. I'm a giver, I'm not a taker. Rubbish. You have to take as much as you give, right? Or give. Yeah, you can give a lot and it always comes back to you. I believe in that anyway. So remember, please let me know from where you're tuning in. I see people are popping in, and let me know where you are in this beautiful planet of ours. So remember, a subconscious mind, that's where it all happens, right? 95% was to even more. Remember on day one, the rock, the ice rock in the water, so much of the subconscious mind is active within us. So if that associates money, success, and change in your life with danger, woohoo, what is going to happen? What will have to happen? If that's the case, if our subconscious mind associates money, success, and change in your life with danger, how are you supposed to grow? How are you supposed to step out of your comfort zone? How are you supposed to step out of this familiar cocon into a new level of experience, of, expansion and thriving? So it has to be, you have to change this perception of that on the unconscious level, preferably, and have to transform it. So just, this looks a lot, but I just want to share with you a few. Perhaps you can relate or point out or recognize yourself in this, yeah? Because the people who are wealthy, they have a different mindset. The people who are not so wealthy or who are struggling from month to month, they have a different fear-based beliefs and a different mindset, which doesn't allow them to thrive and grow, like I pointed out. So fear-based beliefs, yes, I have to work hard for my money. Money is a limited resource. I can't control if I become wealthy or not. It's not in my hand. It's, it's the others who decide whether I'm wealthy or not. It takes a lot of money to become wealthy. More money means more problems. Money is the root of all evil. Money means trouble. It just always causes trouble. I can either make money or I do what I love. It's one or the other. It's not right to be rich when other people are poor. Right? So you feel the energy in that when I read them out. It's heavy, right? It has a heavy vibe to it. Now, the millionaire mind said, the people who are wealthy, who allow and attract money into their life, have different beliefs. I do what I love. I solve problems for others and make a large profit. There's enough money for everyone who's willing to earn it. It's abundant. There's enough money for everyone, and there is. I create my life and take consistent actions to make it how I want it, right? Starting my own business will allow me to have no limits on my income. Money gives me freedom to do things that improve the quality of my life. More money means more choices in every aspect of my life. Money is a resource to do good in my life for others. The more I have, the more I can help others, right? I can do more for others when I'm rich than when I'm poor. Fact. So if you resonate with any of them, be aware which ones, what do you resonate with? Write down your beliefs around money, or your mother's beliefs, your father's beliefs, or your caretaker's beliefs, whoever was an impact or a role model in your life, in your childhood, your youth, adolescent life. Write it down. What was their perception on money? And I want to share with you one little exercise extract here. It's not the complete exercise, but it's one exercise that I took from my program here. Just want to share it with you. It's a very powerful exercise. If you do it on a daily basis for 7 days, it can really shift your mindset. It's worked for others, it's worked for me, and it's really, really, very, very powerful. So everywhere, if you just say that to yourself, yeah, for example, you write down what you feel around money, yeah, and then you write the sentence with this one belief. If you think, for example, you don't deserve money, it's not available to you. So everywhere I believe that I don't deserve money, I uncreate it, delete it, transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And you write that down. And then you say to yourself, what would it take for me to know that I have more than enough time, money, and resources available in every moment, space, and time? What would it take for me to know that I have more than enough time, money, and resources available in every moment, space, and time? Because asking questions, your subconscious gives the answer. Asking questions is so powerful. And then you carry on. You have your list of beliefs around money, and you reprogram them by writing those sentences down every day for 7 days. Everywhere that I believe, you enter your belief that money is bad, money causes problems, yeah? I uncreate it, delete, and transform it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. What would it take for me to know that it is available, that an abundant amount is available for me in every moment, space, and time? And you carry on. You can do it as much as you like with as many beliefs that you have around money. But you have to do it for 7 days. Write these sentences down. Now, and the key or the goal of everything is transformation, right? Your transformation from where you are to the new version of you, the where you want to be, right? And it's about transforming on, like I said, I like to look at the holistic approach, the physical, the energetic, and the subconscious level. I think you have to look at all of them, all those signs. And we did touch upon them during the past 2 days. And today I would like to offer you another tool, which is solely and entirely for the energetic side of things. The focus wheel is a tool that Esther Hicks teaches and practices. And I've done it before, and I know many people who did it, and my participants, the clients who bought my program, the online program, done it, and the feedback is amazing, because it gets you, by doing this focus wheel, it gets you on a higher vibration. Yeah, and you need to practice it. I had 1 out of 10 who couldn't relate to it so well. She just couldn't get the thoughts together. She couldn't feel into it. Then we found another practice, another exercise for her. But the majority is, while you're writing things down, it's so powerful, and it gets you really into this feeling state. Yeah. And that's what it's all about, like we discussed the last 2 days. So the focus wheel is there to get you into the future emotional vibe. No, like I said, it's not only about writing down, it's about the emotion that you vibrate and that that you send out there. The focus wheel gets the momentum going. So once you have this momentum going of feeling into the having of your goal, you feel the future you sense it, you absorb it, you smell it, taste it, touch it, you have it all within you, this future you. And you own it, and your body language changes, the way you speak changes, the way you appear, the way you perceive people, the way you attract people. Already this momentum gets you going, and it gets you onto that high vibe. So it's worked, like I said, for many of my clients, my customers, and for me as well, because it's emotional, and emotions is what counts. Yeah, that allows you to get onto that next level. So for example, now if you start, you have this wheel, you have this circle, and in the middle you write down what you want. Yeah, your goal, your vision. In this case now, the example, I want to feel abundance. And then you start at 1 o'clock. Yeah, if you see here now, you see the 1 o'clock, you start there and you write down. You can start general if you have problems being specific. So my inner being is lined up with what I desire. My inner being is lined up with what I desire. It's always the case. So stillness brings all solutions. I know the answer always comes. Everything always works out for me. I know I can trust in what's happening around me. Abundance is my birthright. And you go around and around and around, and you describe one by one what is, and what makes you feel good about this goal. Yeah. If you have another goal, then you describe what is and what do you believe in happening in the next near future on your path to reaching that goal. Yeah. And what you perhaps what you feel about yourself, what do you love about yourself, what do you trust in about yourself, and that gets you closer to that goal. Yeah, that's the focus wheel. And you keep going, and you feel into it more and more and more, and you write down emotionally, write it down with your hands into the focus wheel, what it is. Yeah. And if you have problems, go general. Everything always works out for me. I know that. I can trust. I know it's on its way. It's all there for me. I just have to open up. I just have to allow it into my life, right? Because you are the creator of your life. Okay. So we're coming to an end slowly but surely. Not quite, but I'm just going to introduce to you now what I have to offer you, what I can, like the last 2 days, I spoke about the limiting beliefs, right? And the power hour, the what you can do on a physical level, on a practical level, on a daily basis. And it's about creating for you now what's best, what works best for you, customized into your life standard, into your life style. Yeah, what is best for you, how you can let go of limiting beliefs that were initially created to protect you, and what can get you energetically and practically, physically on a higher level, into the direction of receiving, and into the direction of attracting your goal and your next level, right? Whatever it may be. So I had here this, for example, I had one client, Regina, she's from Germany, and she came to me and she was absolutely, she was in a space of her life she's middle-aged, and she was in a space of her life where she just didn't know what was next. She was kind of lost in between. Yeah, very successful woman now on the outside. You could, when you see her and when you experience her, she's a speaker. She's teaching everything about life, about professionalism, about success. However, she couldn't see it in herself. She couldn't implement it in herself. And she joined the program. And after 3 months, the program is on for 3 months, intensive work, one-on-one. She was feeling liberated, with clarity. She had focus, and she knew exactly what she was going to do, right? And she knew how to do it. Yeah, even though she was teaching, but I know it as well. Sometimes you're in this blind spot. You need somebody on the outside. You need some external person to sorry, I thought the cat was knocking at the window. You need somebody to mirror whatever is, where your blind spot is. What is it that's stopping you? What is it? No? And anyway, this hypnosis, when you go to the limiting belief, when you go to the to the unconscious mind, that is in itself an awareness that is so powerful, because understanding is key. That already dissolves so much. Once you understand why you are doing what you're doing, why you have those blocks, that is the most powerful. Like I said, whatever you want to achieve, whether it's losing 10 pounds, whether it's stopping smoking, whatever it is you want to achieve, whether you want to earn more money in per month, whether you want more clients, whether you want to have more customers, or whether you want, a happy relationship and a new fulfilling partnership, it's there. It's all there for you. It's about you allowing it into your life, right? So this is Patricia. Yeah, Patricia from New York. Yes, well, that's why I'm on most of my, or a lot of my clients are from the States and UK, or it's really, even though we're so far apart, you don't even have to. I mean, we're here, you're experiencing me. I have my Zoom meetings, group meetings, and it's even, the last 2 years now, obviously, have made it even so much more natural. And we work on a remote level, and it feels as if we're sitting, we're in front of each other. It's just amazing. So yeah, Patricia as well from New York, she just realized what limiting beliefs actually were there. She wasn't aware of them. Yeah, she was not aware of those beliefs that she lived by on a daily basis. Yeah, and she joined the program, and it was absolutely, like she said, it was wonderful, amazing. She really enjoyed it, and there was so much valuable information, healing. She went into a healing process and self-awareness. Having this self-awareness of recognizing the thoughts that are not serving us. Yeah, and then taking control of, redirecting them or transforming them into something positive, right? And the hypnosis module is part of my online program that's also included. And that is, like I said, it's just amazing and powerful, because, like I said, some clients, they still listen to it after 1 year. So it's timeless, right? There's no time limit on it. As long as it serves you, as long as it, gets you into the right vibe. Yeah, Barry from Florida, also from the States. He said, working with Sonia was the best decision I ever made. And like I said, I'm humbled, because it's about you. It's about the people who I work with. You're doing the work. Yeah, you are committed. You are actually taking action. I guide you. Yes, I offer you the tools. Yeah, like the fisherman, the fishing rod. I don't give you the fish. I help you. I guide you, and I open up the space. I hold the space for you, right? there was me before I joined Sonia's program and me afterwards. I love this one. I'm not a victim of my life anymore. I'm empowered and I'm in charge now. There was Faride from Australia. So you see, it's they're just absolutely beautiful stories, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I love the transformation, experiencing that and empowering people, right? My life will never be the same. Since I joined Sonia's program, I have gained insights that I never had before. I'm so grateful. Only 4 weeks, I experienced a massive shift and experience offers and opportunities I had never dared to even dream about in his professional life. Yeah. So, yeah, this was Kai in Hamburg. So this is my program now that I want to show you. It's about, you overcoming procrastination, taking control of your life, letting go of fears. Like I said, I've been there. I've done that. I've been there. I've had fears. I still have, but now I deal with them differently. I've had fears of going in front of the camera, believe it or not. And now I can't wait to speak in front of people and to bring my message out there, right? So, and let go of anxieties that, yes, like we said, had a reason. All of the above had a reason in the past, but not anymore. They're not serving you anymore. So it's time to let go and not to be guided by them, not to be driven by them. Yeah. So you can thrive and expand into that prosperous future of yours, right? Because you deserve the best life, and it's time to claim it now and own it based on your self-worth. And it's this decision as well to be selfish. Like I said, it's healthy to be selfish. And this decision you take now to do something for you, to invest in yourself as well, that is so powerful. That is everything. I was reluctant long ago to invest in myself. Because I thought, oh no, I have to, invest in my daughters. I have to invest in my, everything else, but not in me. Until I realized this is where it all starts. And then I started, and believe me, I have invested thousands and thousands and thousands of euro or dollars in myself. So what does this program offer you? Precisely now, explicitly, we go on a one-on-one cognitive coaching call once a week, right? We have once a week this coaching call on a conscious level. And as it goes for 3 months, we're doing this for 3 months, once a week, you have so much mirroring, that we speak about. Sometimes these calls are so liberating already. They're just, they loosen up already the blocks. However, we also do 2 RTT sessions, rapid transformational therapy sessions, which eliminate those limiting blocks on an unconscious level, right? Then following the RTT session, the hypnosis sessions that are already deep, you receive a personalized recording, an audio that you listen to for 21 days. So 1 month, you listen for 3 weeks afterwards to this audio every night, going to sleep, implementing it in your unconscious mind. It's so powerful, and you reprogram those neurological pathways. Yeah. 2 of those after each session. And it's 3 months of intensive guidance with me. I'm by your side, and believe me, I give my all. Those 3 months, we work so intensively on what you want to achieve. And we start off, if you like now, you can book a strategy call with me. We start off with this strategy call. We get to know each other. We get to know how we will work together. We work on another clarity call then where we go deeper into your customized program, right? What you want to, what fits into your life. And that alone is, brings so much clarity. So you need to specify what fits into your life, and we define that together, one-on-one. Yeah. Also, you receive lifetime access to the online program, the Visionary Masterclass. That's our value, already has a value of 589 euros. And that you can use for the rest of your life. You can always freshen up. Sometimes you lose it again, and then you can go back to that, log in, and do those exercises again. There's a workbook included. There's a hypnosis included even. There's mindset exercises, money mindset, receiving blocks, how to eliminate them. It's all there compact for your availability at all times. Yeah. And we have 24/7, I am there. You write an email. We have a Voxer group as well you can go on, where we have a direct exchange when you have the feeling that you're falling out of balance, or you need support, or you need accountability. You're going to join the group as well. It's a VIB group where you get to choose your accountability partners. You connect with other like-minded people who are on the same program, who have the same experiences, and where you can share those experiences with each other on your journey, right? And 3 months from now, you can absolutely have implemented a new version of yourself. Imagine that by Christmas. By Christmas, you could have a completely new outlook on life. Yeah, you see the goal, you feel your purpose, you know exactly what you want, and you pursue that. And you have a concept. In the morning when you wake up, when you open your eyes, you have a concept. You know exactly what you're doing, and you feel good. Yeah, you're getting fit in your body, you're getting healthy again, you're feeling self-empowerment, you're feeling this absolute self-worth within you growing more and more every day. There's nothing like it. And like I said, the time to start is now, not tomorrow, not the day after. However, this task I want to give you is, also a nice stepping stone for you to reflect today, right? Write down your true vision and goals. What do you want to achieve within the next 3 months? What is it that, because without goals, you're just drifting, you're floating aloof in the life here. It's just, you need focus, you need to have a goal. So set that goal for yourself, and while you are writing them down, feel into the having of them. Afterwards as well, reread them, feel into the having of them. How does it feel? Does it put a smile on your face? Does it feel uplifting and absolute liberating? So you can contact me either way. Yeah, you can contact me for a one-on-one free consultation call. We do 45 minutes where we talk about exactly what it is that you want. We check out whether the energy is right, whether we get on we're on the same wavelength, because that's key, that's essential. And I am there for you. Absolutely. I'm offering my service, I'm offering my program to you from the bottom of my heart, and I make sure that, like with everyone who I work with, that these goals are achieved within that time span. Yeah, on an unconscious level, on a conscious level, on a physical, energetic, on all levels you can imagine. You are going to experience the biggest shift in your life, right? So click on the link that I'm going to share in the chat, and you can book a one-on-one call with me, or you can dive right into the program, okay? So you take that quantum leap for yourself, claim it, and live it. So, and my special deal today is an irresistible offer. It's for all participants, everybody who's watching this masterclass during those 3 days, who attended here has a special offer that for the next 3 months you can join the Self-Worth Accelerator Masterclass, the program, for only $1,900. Normally it's $2,500. I'm offering it to you today, and for the next 3 days for $600 less. So contact me, let's talk, let's have a look, let's have a feel into what you want, where you want to go. And there's also, of course, you know, if you don't want to invest so much right now, or if you can't, $666 per month for the next 3 months you can have as a payment plan. And this is a one-time offer, really. After that, it'll be $2,500 again, as it was in the past. But for this masterclass now, I'm opening up the doors for the next 3 days for $1,900 only, for 3 months of intensive work on you, on your happiness, on your future life, which will never be the same ever again once we work together, right? So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to come back and stop sharing the screen. There we go. So thank you again for participating. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all your time and your energy. So give me a call. I'm going to share the link in the show notes after. I'll be on podcast. We're going to upload this masterclass to my podcast channel as well. And I'm going to share the link in the comment after. So all you have to do is click on it, reach out to me, let's have a talk, and then take it from here and start now. Thank you so much, and speak to you very soon, I hope. Lots of love. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.